Hi.
Welcome back. This is the Argentine Rugby Breakdown, and
Correct.
today we're going to do the review for the second game of round 10, Selknam against Dogos. It was a very different game that we thought it would be.
Mm-hmm.
It was raining, that was important, it was very cold, and it was a very tough game, a very physical game, with very few points. I was kind of surprised of how all went, like how Selknam came into the field. You're going to talk about that in a bit.
Yeah.
How Dogos respond to that energy and that situation. Dogos won, of course, and I think fairly. They did play better, but it was definitely not the type of game that we were expecting.
Let's see. No. Because both teams lost the previous round.
Yeah.
Dogos wanted to come back and kind of correct the mistakes made against Peñarol, giving away a full first half, just like they didn't even get out of the dressing rooms, and Selknam lost away against Raptors in a game that
they lost a lot, but I think that the one that it's worse is like losing against the worst team of the tournament.
And against Raptors, yes, and the way they lost, it was like they were not there. Spiritually, they were not there. It was not the team and the players that we are used to seeing.
Oh, we saw last year and the first two games of this year.
Yeah.
So they came into the field with renewed energy. They were playing local for the first time in a very long time.
Yes.
So I think that they wanted to show something different. They wanted to show that they care about this tournament, this game. I don't know.
And show what kind of players and team they are.
Yeah.
And go back into the performance that we've seen, they've shown us. And I think they improved a lot from what they were doing. They were much more solid. But I think that they made a mistake. They were wrong in the way they tried to win the game.
The attitude.
Yes, they had the attitude of, okay, let's fight it. Let's go for it. It was a completely. The game was just about the forwards. It was a clash of forwards. It was a really tough competitions in the front. Lots of racks of not very much moving the ball.
Yeah, slow ball.
Yeah, slow balls, exactly. And but I think that Selknam, they had the attitude of going and winning the game, but they overdid it. They were cocky about it. They just wanted to win it by sheer just kind of nagging the other team, and they lost it. Right? There's an example. There's that Raimundo Martinez, that played number 8. He's a great player. He breaks the line a lot. He runs great lines, and he was cleaning a rack, and he took the player, the Dogos player, 5 meters away of the rack, and while the ball was still in the rack, while they were still racking there, he was holding the Argentine player like this on the shirt and kind of watching him like this. And it's, dude, you're losing the game. Go back to your line. Just be there to continue attacking, because they were attacking, and he was like holding him 5 meters away from the scrum. What are you winning from that?
You're very upset about it.
Yeah, because they're not even winning psychologically with that.
No.
And they did that's an example, but they did that a lot.
The 80 minutes.
Yes, so they tried to win the game just by saying we are naughtier than you and we are kind of nagging you. Dude, just if you want to play, if you're tough, run good lines, break the defense, quick racks, and open the ball and continue attacking.
Showing points.
Yeah, exactly. And the other thing was they just gave away silly balls, offloads, unnecessary offloads. Just go to the ground, secure the ball, rack the ball, go for a new face. They just were kind of throwing the balls everywhere just to get a couple of offloads that never reach anyone. They were intercepted or they were lost knock-ons or whatever. And they lost great, even in the 22s, they got great potential.
Yeah, they could win this game.
They had tons of chances of doing it with great plays, and they just gave it away.
You're so bad. What I want to say is I think Dogos did a very good thing and managed the energy of the other team on their. They took advantage of it, and they could learn how to read it or how to manage it to get up in the up position, in the upper position, because they were in defense. They were fierce, like very good, and kind of taking all what Selknam was throwing at them, especially on the second half. Especially at the end of second half, like at the end of the game.
Yeah, with 30 minutes of defense.
Definitely. I really liked number 10, Hernandez.
Julian Hernandez.
I think he's a very good player with the kicking game, but also engaging on the racks, on the defense. He's a very good defender.
Yes.
Which you just compare him with Faf de Klerk because of size and what they could do with
they commit their bodies in the tackle in defense.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you have a giant wall So I think he did a really good game. From Selknam, I like number 15, Pancho Ross.
Yes.
But Selknam lost it. In all the possible ways, like I can say, yes, and the commentators.
Yes, the people. Yeah.
The people who's
on the TV.
Broadcasting the game. They said that for Selknam, this tournament is a very long.
Pre-season
for the World Cup, so it's okay to try the offloads. I don't think it's very frustrating to see like someone that's watching the game and saying, why did you do that? Why did you throw that? But if this it has a reason, I give it to you.
Maybe it's a high intense training they're doing this. Maybe that's the way it's. We don't know that, but we can only talk about what we see.
But I can feel very frustration of losing and keep on losing, and I don't know. At some point, you have to win it, and you have to think straight and don't lose it. They were. It's like rage.
Yes.
That's I think the attitude they had, and I don't think it's going to lead them into something good. Maybe with teams like Chacarés or Coras or even Raptors, but with teams that played a lot, like Dogos, like Peñarol, I think even Pampas. They're
not gonna get the opposing players engaged in that kind of game they wanted to, of nagging and stuff like that.
So it was a very boring game, but also weird because there was I'm looking. It's 19 for Dogos, 11 for Selknam, which is not a lot of points, and most of them were kicking. So I think one try. One or two, like there's not a lot of tries, so it was kind of a boring game with a lot of people very angry.
Upset.
Angry Chileans playing playing rugby. That was I think that sums it up.
Exactly.
So I'm hoping that they can manage their energies for the next game.
If they bring the attitude of the intensity of the game, that's great, because they're gonna, that's good from them. But just that kind of, for me, it's childish attitude of trying to win the game just by nagging the other team or by being naughty or that's not gonna work.
Silly.
It's silly.
Yeah.
I think it's not gonna work. But let's hope they can kind of focus, concentrate on what they have to do, kind of calm down and start playing rugby as they used to, and kind of try to be calm in the pitch.
So I think that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and we're going to do the video of the last game of the round, which was Raptors against Peñarol. So keep on watching. Thank you for being there. Goodbye.
Bye.